just remembered that I had audio issues last time. We are live traveling. Hopefully I can be heard. So let's rise above and let's go on. We are not in the coal region at the moment. What's up, Ralph? Can you hear me? I just remembered the other day this was having audio issues. Yo, 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 I guess you can hear me. Alright, perfect. Yeah, Ralph, we're traveling right outside of the Harrisburg area right now. Very little bit of snow down here compared to up in the coal region. I'll tell you what. Sounds great, awesome. This over where I'm not the one driving, I'm actually in the passenger seat talking to you. So, safe all the way around. It looks like it's bouncing. It's not on a gimbal, it's just on a mount. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a one though. But yeah, thanks, Ralph. It is bouncing, isn't it? It's alright though, it's normal for driving in a car, I imagine. Mostly steak actually, and then kind of like a ground substance. Like stews and stuff out of it, you know? Hamburger helpers work good with that too, actually. No jerky. No jerky this time. Need something bigger for that. But yeah, nice looking sunset out here, actually, isn't it? Yeah, been good. Had a good weekend with the kiddo. It's been a good weekend all around, actually. Train's next to me here. Going to the Magnolia train yard they're heading to, actually. We just left the Marysville area, Marysville, Enola area. Might have some glitching up through the mountains and when we hit the Duncannon area. That there to the left where it's passing, that barn looking place is an Amish antique place. Is it Amish? But it's an antique place, I know that much. Oh, that's awesome. You're gonna see your grandson tomorrow. That's awesome. Nice and peaceful out here and traveling at the moment. Sun is going down. It gets dark like 4:30 anymore. If Jonathan was here, he'd be able to tell us the train route next to us here from the Enola yard. He'd be a very knowledgeable man. Yeah, I haven't done one of these lives where we're driving around traveling, ever, actually. Thought about it many of times, but, you know. 76. 6'7". I still don't know what the 6'7" thing is. But, hey, it's funny. So this is the Duncannon area we're heading past here in a moment. It'll be off to our right. See the Susquehanna River right there? And the train tracks, and then of course we're on the highway. Very beautiful looking sights around here, actually. Let's see if I can move you up for a second. You can see the Statue of Liberty's out there somewhere in the Susquehanna River, right in this area. Does it really? Wow. Periodic table, that means that HO is what it stands for, 6-7. 6-7 is an element. No kidding. So there is the... Hard to see, it's real grainy. A little better that way. Not so bad, right? Traveling a good 60 miles per hour, so 65? 55, almost 60. Same difference. It is not good, huh? I did not know that. That definitely changes things around a little bit when I think about it. Well, the good thing is, though, isn't into all that, so. Speed is 75 in Florida. What's the speed limit here? This sign's not the speed limit. 55 on this stretch. Now, if you get on the interstate, like Interstate 81 and stuff like that, it's anywhere from 65, you know, and 65 is suggested speed, but me, you know, when I drive, I go a little bit faster than that on the highway. It's just not on purpose, it just happens. Yeah, but farther up, I mean quite farther up this road here that we're on is going to be Amish land. It's starting to snow. Oh, we're starting to see more snow, yeah, because we're getting up into the mountains where it's colder. A little bit more up this way. But it didn't look like they got much at all down in the Harrisburg area. Like maybe like an inch at the most. Whereas then if you go up to the coal region where I'm at, there's at least 5 inches of snow altogether so far this year. At least 5 inches in my yard at the moment. It was snowing when we left up there, so who knows what it looks like now. And we left quite a long while ago too, so. Well, yeah, it's definitely different driving doing a lot. I'm actually enjoying this. Got 6 inches. Alright, no kidding. York's not far at all from where I'm at right now. I mean, it is far, but not far. If that makes sense. Like I'm going away from York at the moment, away from that direction. York's just another city like anywhere else in Pennsylvania, really. It all has its own histories and stuff like that. Traveling the back roads here. Well, not really the back roads, the back highways, basically. They changed this up over the last couple of years up through here. They put this divider where you merge right on and you stay in one lane the whole way through. Whereas, you know, used to be a double dotted line the whole way through where you can, like that right there. Makes it flowing off of 322 on 11 a little bit better. Pretty smooth transition. Now I noticed up and down this stretch of the highway, all you're going to see is adult entertainment is like the biggest thing up and down this stretch of highway for some reason. There's all kinds of interesting little spots like that. Curious Georgia, hello, welcome. Yes, thank you. We will have safe travels. Definitely got to. Big screen, the video looks cool. I like that. That sounds awesome. I noticed that the windshield is putting a little glare in, but I don't know what else to do about that. Is it bouncy at all on the screen? Yeah, we all riding shotgun. Even I'm riding shotgun. I'm not driving. I wouldn't be able to drive and also keep up with the chat at the same time, you know? We all riding shotgun. Put your seatbelts on. It's the law. Buckle up. Click at our ticket. Lots of people traveling fast through here. This is like a straightaway. It makes you want to like drag race. A little glare, but not bad. Alright, cool, thanks. No bounce though. That's really cool to hear. Yeah, I didn't make it to that huge fire yesterday in Coltmont, the fourth alarm. I didn't make it to that. That was a bad one there. I just think the day or two before I was like a block or two away from that one at another fire. This is fire season, unfortunately. You know, wintertime, everybody's trying to heat their houses up and stuff like that, unfortunately. And it's really tragic to have a fire, no matter what time of year it is, especially the holiday season or when it's cold like this. Horrible, horrible situation. And they shut the power grid down for the Coltmont area yesterday during that, so everybody was out of heat, out of electricity and all that, in the whole little town there. That grid area, however big the grid is. And of course with the water everywhere, you know, freezing temperatures, and an 18-wheeler decided he wanted to drive over a supply line and cause an issue there. Oh, what a nightmare they had going on there. A fourth alarm. That is a big ripper. You usually don't get those around here. Yeah, you're not in the backseat today, Curious? Fires. Always good to have escape route, escape plans, get out and stay out, you know? That's the number one thing, get out and stay out. But it's always good to have an evacuation plan to make sure your smoke detectors work. Basically, when we change the clocks back and forth, you know, from an hour ahead or an hour back, that's the best time of year to remember to go around and change your batteries and your smoke alarm. And to make it even safer, if you have a smoke and CO2 detector in one, which most of them are made now like that, because carbon monoxide it has no smell, no taste, it's silent. Yeah, but up and down this road, not much happens. There's a lot of abandoned stuff. Little towns all here and there dotted around. But to the right is the Susquehanna River. We're following the Susquehanna River the whole way up through here. Now we got mountains to our left. It's a nice little trip up through here, actually. I like this little spot. It's not little, actually. It's a hell of a drive. Yeah, true, but I don't put one in the bathroom because steam sets it off. Most places don't have them in bathrooms, like houses and stuff like that, I've noticed. But I don't keep one in I don't put a smoke alarm in my bathroom because the steam will set that thing right off and then it gets annoying. But everywhere else in the place has it. And I don't get why people are mounting them on the walls now. They're supposed to be on the ceilings. I don't get why all of a sudden people think that they should mount them on the walls. Even if you have drop ceiling, they're supposed to be up on there. Where smoke rises and then it drops back down, I get that, but it rises quicker. And then, yeah, I mean, you want the most early notification of an emergency. Any fireman will tell you, when they pull up to the scene and they hear smoke alarms going off, that's like music to their ears, you know? I prefer them on the ceiling personally. I don't understand why they're on walls. You know, I'm want to ask someone professional about that and see before I give you an answer on that one, Ralph. But in my experience, I was always taught that they should be on the ceiling. I mean, I do have one in mind that's mounted above a doorway, but that's coming out of the kitchen. So, outside of the kitchen into a hallway. That one's really not needed where it's at, but I had one and I put it there anyways. I guess you can go overkill with smoke alarms, but I kind of did. Well, yeah, while you're showering, you don't want nothing like that happening. It kind of freaked me out too. You know, I'm in the middle of, you know, my birthday suit, washing up, and the next thing you know, beep, 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 you get kind of worried. You want to hurry up, get out, and check out what's going on. You know? Hey, Skeeter, what's up? Been checking in with him a lot this weekend too. Shoveling all that good snow. Look down here towards the Harrisburg area. You don't see no snow down here, do you? This right now is more of we're going more towards Liverpool at the moment. There's really not a lot out here at all. Yeah, you can't miss a day fishing with Skeeter. Either that or he's always chilling in the studio too. Every early morning he does a show. I wish I was awake a lot sooner. I miss a lot of them, unfortunately. I'm a real late night person, and you know, I wake up late afternoon, you know. Yeah, they will set them off, yep. Every day, yep. Every day he goes live. A couple times, sometimes too. Most random things, you know. Never know who you want to see on Skeeter Hill. Or outdoors with Skeeter now. I mean, it ain't easy. That's absolutely right. Cheers. Yeah, we just cruising right along though. We got a nice little drive till we get back to the coal region. At least about an hour drive from where we left. It got dark out, it definitely did. Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do, Skeeter. It's been a couple months. Gotta leave back up and do something, you know? Coal region finest, you know? Coal region content creators. We have a lot of them, don't we? Do anything for a Christmas special, Skeeter? You got any plans on your channel for a Christmas special? Ollie's, yeah, we have Ollie's in Pennsylvania. Good stuff, cheap. Right there's one of the first X-rated places that we passed. XXX Theater. Oh, we did pass one on the left back there. I didn't see that. Of course, awesome. I'll have to link up with you and talk to you about that then, because I ain't got no plans personally on the channel at least. Great sale this week. Awesome. They have good sales every week, actually. Pretty good. Well, depending on what you're looking for, really. The great sale might not be an item you want, though. Oh. I'm out of coffee. Yeah. Definitely an empty cup. This one isn't. It's going to taste more of like milk than anything, because that's the way she drinks it. Milk and sugar. Do you want any coffee with that? Can't find this one to put it. Yeah, that's Rose. Curious Georgia said hello. He wouldn't do it. I don't think he's seen me. I tried to give him the blow to horn there. Probably would have scared the crap out of Rose. I know you can't really see those billboards in the screen, but back there, as I was saying, that there was a big golden rose on the whatchamacallit, the billboard. I just said billboard too. Try to get the trucker to beat me in his window. I don't think he's seen me. I don't know how you can't see me in this reflective jacket. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while we cruise along. Let me see if I can try to get that lens clear to go down a little bit. Maybe something like that would do a little better. Maybe not so much. I had a problem getting the mount to stay where it's at now. I don't want to disconnect it and try to move it again. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see the signs. I don't see them on my screen, so I'm pretty sure you can't see them either. Those lights are actually like a bluish color right there. That's different. I haven't seen that before. When did they do that? A lot better on the eyes. Maybe because of the bugs that were around here because of the river. That's definitely different to see it like that. I love doing that when we were kids traveling. That's awesome. We should do that more often. Yeah, we didn't have phones to distract us and stuff like that. We had to play car games like I Spy. This is a Liverpool area, I believe. Right here. It's a quick little town. I don't know if it's a village, but we're called a town. Very stuck in its time. Very nice looking. For as old as it is. One of these days we'll take a cruise through there. It's a nice little far distance, but we can get it. And that car's dirty. Yes. Road salt all over them. They should make a PennDOT road color, like PennDOT gray. Punch buggies was the. Oh yeah. Yeah, Punch buggy was definitely my favorite. We liked hitting each other. We definitely did.
When I was a kid, it was the Woody. Those great cars.
Oh, you look for the wood grain cars.
Punchers and Woody.
Same thing. Oh, yeah.
Woody shouting Woody.
Nice. It's amazing how dark it got so quick. Well, actually, it wasn't that quick, huh? Definitely warm in the car. At least I gotta unzip my jacket a little bit here. Woo! Taking it off, that's right. Don't get excited now. Don't get excited, John. Just take my jacket off. Nothing serious. Me? No, I'm definitely not the youngest sibling. I got tons of brothers and sisters. I'm like somewhere in the middle of the middle of the middle. I got brothers 5 years older than me, 10 years younger than me almost. Maybe not 10 years younger than me, but I got them all different directions. Looks like the window's fogging up there a little bit. That's alright, y'all. Just dirty? It could be that too. One over here is folding up on the passenger side. It's alright though. We're not looking out the passenger window, right? This would probably be awesome to do during the daylight. A little grand tour of the Pennsylvania highways. Youngest of six, punch buggy, not my favorite. I could agree there. Curious. Eating dinner with the puppy. Alright, what's for dinner, Ralph? I haven't had dinner yet. hungry. I was trying to keep my mind off of the other things in life at the moment, you know? Steak and cabbage, okay. Good deal. Healthy as can be. And delicious, too. Oh, y'all see that lit up over there? Kind of hard to see as we blur by. Whatever, try it. It does definitely sound yummy already. Blurry. Lots of decorations up through here. That's awesome. You can tell we're not in Amish land yet because they have power still. Wifey cooks great. Sounds like you got a winner there, Ralph. All the good things you be saying, you got a winner. Yeah, yep, there's Xmas lights all around back that way, but now up here it's like real dark in this area. There's really nothing over there, that's why. I imagine at one time this was a very busy popping highway. A lot of stuff that's gone through up this way. Looking at all the old signage and stuff over on the other side there. Because like I said, on my right hand side here as we're driving, that's the river over there. So there's nothing to look at over that way. They're shining in the mirror and killing my eyeballs. Oh, yeah, even lighting the whole screen up for y'all. Truck behind us with the big lights on. It's a car, actually. Smoke them if you got them. Unfortunately, I don't.
I'm blinded.
They all at home.
When I turned my mirror.
You turned your mirror and reflected back at them.
Yeah, so you can't click them off.
Nice. That's a strategic move.
Electric mirrors are so nice. Found it in the dark. Blair's about gone. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I do see that now. But yeah, I don't think we can race anything today, though. That probably wouldn't be a good idea in state police land. Let's see if that makes a difference. No, you can't see the screen for nothing, can you? Huh. Interesting, though. We do always have the camera with us, though. One of them, at least. Today, being that it's dark out, I have the Osmo 4 with me just because it works better at night than the Osmo 3. The Action 3, that is. All DJI brand stuff. Slowing down.
Yeah, they are. Huh? These people don't know how to drive, that's all. Slowing down for people in the left lane, basically. Weren't even in our lane, weren't they? Craziness. Crazy.
The Osmo 3 is really good. It has a farther in zoom than my Osmo 4, but the Osmo 4 pulls out better quality at night and in low light settings because of the way I programmed it. It has a better audio pickup on the Osmo 4 than the 3. And the more you go up, like I have 3 and 4, Mr. Work has 5, and then they're already on 6. The more you go up, the more they advance in the technology, the clarity, the audio, and the way you can pull stuff off and edit it, you know. And it also has different features like, you know, wide lens, ultra wide lens, narrow, you know, very different things you can do with the filtering on these cameras. And what I like about DJI, these action cameras, they're 100% waterproof pretty much. You can use them in any conditions, in any weather, and you can even submerge them. So it's very good compared to like the Pocket versions. You can't get those wet, you know. Yeah, it has an SD card in it, but I just I plug into it and pull it into the laptop, or you can do it through the app on the phone and pull it over to your phone if you want to do it that way as well. There's, you know, they make it where you don't have to take the SD card out really, but there is an SD card in it, yeah. I have a really big SD card in there just to be safe. And it's like with the drone, I can put an SD card in it, while I can also take it and not put an SD card in it, and I will save it right to my gallery on my phone when I'm flying, because I have to use my phone to fly it anyways. So it connects to the controller to fly it. So I just save it right to my phone. But if I want to do the program cinematic shots that are on it, that the drone does pre-flight stuff, you know, and makes real nice cinematic shots and all that, I'd have to put an SD card in. And then I'd take the SD card out and take it off of there. Which most of the time, like I say, when I fly, I don't use an SD card because, you know. New drone regulation. Oh no. I don't like new drone regulations. Nobody really bothers me around here when I fly a drone at all. Nobody asks me questions or anything like that, really. But if they would, I have everything I need. So. Mainly off grid, what's up? I seen you out there milling in the snow this morning. Holy moly, man. Yeah, Rosal said she was watching as well. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Mainly Off Grid, man, awesome person all around. Awesome channel. The golden retrievers are so adorable that you have. They're golden retrievers, right? I might have said that wrong, actually. Yeah, but you know how it is, mainly. You gotta have more wood. More wood. Either burning wood or building wood. You gotta have more wood. But I agree, last weekend though, that one you guys cut down, and then when you started milling, I agree, man. What you did there, instead of using it for, oh, I forgot what you were going to use it for, but you used it for a different thing. That was some really good looking wood, actually, there. Red-headed yard cattle. Yeah, mainly Quad there, that's Ralph. He's the one I named my drone after, actually. A big supporter of my channel, awesome individual. He helped me get that drone. So, to honor him, you know, I had to name it after somebody. So. Oh, no problem. I appreciate yours as well. I have a blast on your channel, dude. I go over there and I act a fool. You know, I love that you have the sense of humor on your channel. You understand it, that I'm not being one of them troll buttheads, you know? I'll go over there and I feel comfortable enough to be a little comedian, I guess you could say. He is, and he is. We all can be, Ralph. Don't worry. Yeah, that's an awesome thing that we do on your channel. When's your next live? I know it's really cold out and snowy up there. I seen it.
As you see, the area I'm at here, there's really not much at the moment. But when we get to the coal region, there's a good amount of snow, actually. But yeah, we need to do one of them prison toilet cooks again. If anyone's not familiar, he bought a trailer, right? A job trailer off of somebody, and when he went to clean it out, it had a old stainless steel prison toilet sink combo in it. And then since then, we've been doing all kinds of shenanigans with it. We click on it, you know, it's always part of the live stream. You know, we gotta have it involved.
Fireside.
Yep, fireside cooking on the prison toilet. Tuesday, okay. I go back to work Tuesday, unfortunately. That's the hard part about things, you know, into the middle of the night. I miss a lot of good stuff. You seen the video, Ralph? It was cool. Yeah, it definitely was. Mainly, you should throw some shorts up with the prison toilet cooking. The next one we do. Make some shorts out of that video there. Prison toilet chat on a New Year's Eve. Okay. Chatting about the prison toilet. Whoever thought? I still got to get back on the call in the state prison that's right in the area, and we have a county jail that's in our area. I should keep calling them every week, shouldn't I? To see if they have one for me. They probably thought it was the most weirdest thing ever when I called asking. And I also got a phone number for a payphone in Detroit, Michigan. I keep calling and nobody ever answers. One of these days, someone's going to answer. I can't wait till someone answers, because then that's going to go up too. Everybody, like, I never thought about it until we started watching your channel, that everybody needs this multi-purpose house appliance called a prison toilet. Stainless steel it has to be. It is a multi-purpose house appliance. You can do anything you want in there. You can wash your laundry, you can cook your food in there. Everything. That's right. Like I said, I thought it was the... I'm driving home. Driving home from Harrisburg. I'm riding. I'm not driving. Okay. Like, correct that. I'm riding home from Harrisburg. I'm hands-free. Hands-free driving. I'm not driving. That's the best. I've gotten used to not driving, so I don't mind being a passenger because I can do this then. But yeah, I was thinking about, yeah, we really need to get an old prison bus or a paddy wagon or something and label it Prison Toilet Tours. And we'll get a whole bunch of old jumpsuits and stuff, and you can see us pulling up to a YouTube meetup, right? And then all of us jump out with our channel names on there as our inmate numbers. That'd be funny. Put up the Tonys next year, Memorial Day weekend over there. We show up with the prison bus in it. That'd be great. Harrisburg's still wild. You best believe it's still wild. That's why I don't live down there no more. I had to get away from the wild lifestyle. But yeah, I definitely like it down there, though. I mean, that's where I'm from. That's home, you know. I have to go and check in on people once in a while, you know. I wouldn't say it's that bad anymore compared to what it used to be. Then again, I'm not always down there anymore, so I don't ever hear much. So we're getting close to the Grove now. If you're following along for our trip here, not our chip, we're going to be getting off here. We're going to be on the same route, but we're going to be getting off what seems to be a highway onto a different area, but it's still actually the same exact highway. They're still working on making a bypass through here that connects it. I can't wait till that's up and running. So we just stay on a highway like this, keep going straight instead of turning off, you know, and going through a bunch of shopping mall areas and stuff like that through Selinsgrove. Shamokin Dam area. Shamokin Dam is a lot different than Shamokin.
It's known for the shopping.
It's known for the shopping areas. All right. Enjoy your dinner, mainly, and I'll catch back up to you another time. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. Brown University. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're definitely very dark up through here. Good thing you have headlights. That sign is very old and mangled. Can't even read that. I couldn't even read that in person, that sign. It was so mangled. But yeah, we get up here a little bit. You'll see this is very interesting up through here. How this ends up here. And then we're going to get into populated areas. Actually, we're going to end up, I don't know if I'll still be live when we get through there though, but we're going to end up going through Sunbury. Which, that's a nice, rich area. That's pretty much the heart of the county. That's where the courthouse is. And the prison used to be there until they moved it out to, that's Rancho, that's Cole Township, right? Yeah. Out there where the prison is now. Yeah. Up above that Seltzer area there. But yeah, they had a big fire in the prison up here many years ago. Yeah, very historical building. A fire ripped through it. They had to evacuate all the inmates. They had to build a new jail. Craziness, man, I tell you. It was craziness.
The end of the road.
Oh, okay. Number 2 Ivy League school. I wouldn't know. I went to the school of hard knocks. But I got a high school diploma. I definitely graduated, which is awesome. And as you see, we're coming to the end of this part of the highway.
Oh, they're spray painted. That's weird.
And it's all kinds of twisted up through here. Normally, you'd be able to go, not normally, but it looks like they originally wanted to build a highway up through that way many years ago. But then they ended up exiting. I don't know what happened there. But now they are doing it. They're making the Susquehanna bypass to go through all this. So when you don't have to get off this exit here and go through all this that we're about to go through. There's a big energy plant down here with big cooling towers and stuff. I don't know if it's a nuclear or what it is, but they make electricity down through here. And this is the Selinsgrove area. It has a good dead mall. I did the mall that we were at the other weekend, and I got the copyright strikes, is actually up here to our left. And then we also, Carson and I did a video on that mall before that, so. Try to, while we're stopped. Maybe if I put the screen up closer there to the windshield, it won't be so glary.
It was that motorhome was made in Elysburg.
3 Mile Island is in Middletown. That's Dauphin County outside of Harrisburg. And I'm in Northumberland County now, so I'm farther away from that. Yeah, Carson's great. Carson's doing real good. I'm surprised he's not in here, actually, on the chat. Yeah, oh my goodness, it is almost Christmas. Time flies this year, it seems. Time has flown by once again. So on our right is Walmart. Matter of fact, Walmart. Can't look that direction. But yeah, the window's a little dirty on this side. The biggest thrift store in the United States, Community Aid, right there. Neighbors helping neighbors. I helped found that company and start that. I remember putting that store together right there. I remember when we started in Mechanicsburg, not knowing if we were ever going to get a paycheck or if we were ever going to be able to pay our own bills. And now it is a big, huge non-profit company that does really well. All the founders and all the original people, once the board of directors took over, got rid of us all. Because they want to spend money on things like Apple tablets for truck drivers that go around collecting bins. And we were against stuff like that. But, you know, corporate America, what can you say? One way or the other, we had to go. Which I don't mind. I like what I do better now, so joke's on them. I'm just glad I'm not part of that anymore because it is not really. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't want to put a bad name on something that people like. Yeah, I'd like to go in there too, actually, but I have bad blood with most of that, you know.
Listen, Mr. Lincoln, you need to get off my rear. I can't go anywhere. I can't go any faster.
Sunbury, 1 mile. There's a lot of shops and stuff up down through here. There's Turkey Hill, Target and restaurant over there. There's all kinds of good stuff going on through
Every
here.
restaurant you can think of, Dairy Queen.
Any type of restaurant,
Texas
really.
Roadhouse, here's Longhorn Steakhouse,
Mod
there's
Pizza.
Applebee's, Denny's, Taco Bell,
There's a
KFC,
Harbor Free. Woohoo!
McDonald's, Burger King, they're all out here.
So now that we all know.
Robin.
All right,
Okay.
I'm sure you guys got these in your area as well. Well, right there's
I'm
the
excited for Popeyes though.
right there's the energy plant I was telling you about. There it is. Much better on the screen now. They got some massive cooling towers up in there. Wow, this phone is extremely hot. I better unplug it from the charger then. That's probably what it is. Plus, you know, sitting up on the dash with the heat blast, and that's probably another thing. You see all the cool shops. Yeah, I like vintage stuff, actually. You see how everybody, this younger generation, is rocking Nirvana shirts like they know what that even means?
They weren't even alive.
Like, I asked a couple of young bucks in my area that were wearing them. I was like, oh, you like Nirvana? They say, who are they? I was like, the shirts you're wearing, Nirvana. They said, they were like that. I was like, oh my goodness, take that shirt off. You don't need that no more. I was like, if you don't know what it is, that's just bad. They don't know. They don't know. It smells like Teen Spirit up in here. That was corny. I admit.
Now it's the word is used more as a term, not so much statement.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
It's weird.
I do see you bogey up there. I can write my name on your windshield. It's above the camera though. That's what's nice about it. Oldies.
El Tortillo.
There's a coffee house right there. No kidding.
Behind
It says
the Mexican,
coffee house.
Mexican place.
Can't mistake in that, right? Let's see if I can blur their plate out.
There's another one from Texas.
I'm gonna blur the plate out in front of us there, y'all. It really doesn't matter. I don't know why. But you're in a public place, unfortunately, your public license plate is subject to being on the
display
camera.
On purpose, yeah.
Yeah, this is something you can't avoid. Now, if I'm asked by somebody that's in my video, hey, can you not put my vehicle or license plate or anything like that in there? Yeah, not a problem. Jonathan! There he is!
Go over the river again.
Oh man, we were down in Enola going through the Enola train yard earlier. You would have loved that. You'd have been able to tell us all kinds of good stuff about it. I'm sure. We are now going across the Susquehanna River once again. And this will take us into Sunbury. flags all across the bridge is so awesome, isn't it? Everybody just had dinner. Jonathan, what did you have? Ralph had steak and cabbage. Mainly off grid's probably having some good stuff too. I didn't ask him. He was off to eat dinner. Gonna get some ideas.
Just having laptops over the fire.
Those are having lamb chops over the fire. Give me some ideas what I should have for dinner, y'all. You know, I need to come to Sunbury when the weather gets better and like spend a couple days out here. They got so much cool stuff out here. Local pizzeria. Okay, I did that yesterday. I had a steak stromboli yesterday from Luna's. Carson and I love that. Mozzarella sticks on the side. Ooh, that's one thing I was going to do yesterday, but I said, you know what? I really don't like the mozzarella sticks from there, so I decided not to. Oh man, here we go. Decorations. Trying to get that a little better so we can see both sides of the street, y'all. So that's a levee here to our left. That's a levee that keeps the river from flooding down here. As you see, there's a raised terrain, and if you go to the right there, it goes down into the yards. So it's like a raised road, and then you got a levee to the left. Because it's subject to a lot of flooding down through here. Yeah, they're cool. They definitely are, and they're old. And they're well kept up with. I'm sure they've been flooded like 100 times up through here. But yeah, they definitely do a good job. And then that right there is oh, what was that? The Lincoln Towers? No, that's not the Lincoln Towers. It's an old folks home right there. I forget what it's called. Riverview Estates or something like that.
Riverside?
I'm gonna look at the sign when we pass here.
Riverfront.
Riverfront. Okay. Riverfront Estates, it says. We are on PA Route 61 at the moment.
No, not yet.
And, well, this part is, yeah. Well, no, it turned back there, actually. We're actually going to take a different detour through this so we can show you all a better view of this little city right here. Because the back way we would have took normally, we wouldn't be able to see much. It takes you right through the back side of the city.
That's the truck.
But the courthouse is right once we get to the square. This is a really beautiful looking area right through here, actually. And that's the courthouse to our right. They really decorate it real nice through there, don't they?
Yes, a little shed for the deer, and then Santa's house.
Yeah, Wise Distributor we passed when we were coming over that bridge there, coming across the Susquehanna River. Their distributor was on our right-hand side. The distributing center, the DC.
Every light post is decorated the same.
Yeah, they take a lot of pride in this little town, or not a little town, this city right here. They take a lot of pride in this here. Sunbury. Here, I'm gonna pop you off the...
This used to be the county building before they built the new one.
Look how nice this area looks, yo.
Steam Innovations. You should see the stuff they do.
Architect around here is ridiculously awesome. Yeah, really nice. They got a little bit of everything around here. All right, back to the main screen. Oh man, that church though.
Just past the squeeze.
Yeah, he was in our lane.
He's not supposed to be down here.
There are no trucks allowed on this road. They have a whole truck bypass for this whole purpose. And the trains do come through here and block traffic and make havoc for a little while. They're fast trains that come through this area.
It's because they're short.
It's not a small town. It's actually a pretty big city, and it has a higher crime rate than where I'm at. You know, they have a decline in that right now. If we go, like, we just went through the nice area. If we go left or right and start going through neighborhoods, it's a typical rundown neighborhood city. And there are good folks, don't get me wrong, but then there's also, you know, the riffraff as well. So, but this here, these are all mansions and stuff over here on this side. Like, these are really nice over this way. Like, this is the nicer area to go through. That's why we picked this instead of going through the back way where you couldn't really see much, you know.
We would have came out right here.
But yeah, we would have come out right here at this sign this side street coming out right here. If we would have took the normal way, kind of bypasses all that stuff for traffic and whatnot. But this time of day, there's really not a lot of traffic, as you see. I might lose reception through here, but we will be right back on, because right through here is a dead zone. We used to talk on phones. We know going under this little bridge over here, it kind of like, you know, you lose reception. So you'll see it. It's a nice little tunnel. Hopefully we don't lose reception through here. It has a lot of character. I do agree, Ralph. They are huge compared to mine too. Like, holy moly, right? So here we go, around that nice sharp turn. I can tell y'all, if we lose reception, I hope not. Are we live? We are. No Starlink? No, I don't have Starlink. I have Straight Talk. That's my phone provider, Walmart Straight Talk. That guy at Walmart wanted to buy a phone a while back, right? He says to me, you can open it up and it says 5G, but as soon as you're done, you're not going to have 5G network. You need to buy, what was it, T-Mobile or something?
Yeah, he wanted us to go
He wanted me to
T-Mobile.
go to T-Mobile or some dumbness like that. And I said to him, I was like, listen, man, I got over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and I use my phone to do it. So don't tell me I can't do it. Ended up with the phone I have anyways. Yeah. Thank you, Ralph. Yes, we will get a coffee. That's a great idea, as a matter of fact. Ralph donated 10 bucks.
Oh, yeah? That was nice. Thanks, man.
Yes, thank you, Ralph. I'll have to buy Rose a coffee now. Hello, Kelly. I did see you pop in there. I was just in the middle of a thought, and you know how it is. Squirrel. Yeah. You lose your thoughts sometimes. How you been, Kelly? Yeah, we've been driving we started it in Enola, and we've been driving all the way up through 1115, all the way back to the coal region. We're now back on Route 61, coal region. Woohoo! Well, hot chocolate does sound awesome, actually. I've been drinking caramel hot chocolates lately, believe it or not. Those are real good, though. I mean, I gotta make it my way, you know what I mean, but I'm upset because the corner store I go to, they had finally fixed their cappuccino machine. And I'm like, you know, if you know me, I love my French vanilla cappuccinos, right? There's nothing better in this world than that, right? I hate mint. Sorry, Jonathan. Mint hot chocolate. Rose agrees with you, though, on that one. I'm not a mint fan. I had a bad experience with mint. I will never look at it the same again.
I don't like when it's
Well, I don't even lost my train of thought I was on before that.
French vanilla hot cappuccino.
I don't really like the taste of espresso, but I do love my coffee, though. I am a coffee addict.
With the espresso shot.
Believe it or not, I call it what it is. It was my switch addiction. I went from being an alcoholic to a coffee addict. And I've been a coffee addict forever since then, so over 20 years. If that makes sense. That's exactly what it is. It's called a switch addiction. I'm not going to lie about it. I don't even like York peppermint patties. That's how bad it is. Like, the smell of mint is okay in moderate portions, but the taste of it is not for me. Flyers versus the Hurricane. Let's go Flyers. That's right. What was the final score of the Eagles game? I didn't catch that against the Raiders. I was on here instead. My second device is at home. I didn't bring both today. You know, I didn't see a need for it. 31-0. Wow. For the last 40 years, tobacco addiction, yeah. I had that too. They kicked the play. So, hold on. The Eagles won? 31-0? I should be more excited than what I just was. They kicked the butt? Oh, that is so awesome. Yeah, we still have a chance. We still have a chance. What? That being said, something to celebrate. Eagles won. Eagles won. Woo! We're in the what, Stonington area here or no?
Yeah, we're about past them.
Stonington Fire Company will be on the right-hand side. They are on the list. I have a date set for that, but I'm not going to tell you when that is. I shouldn't even said that because next thing you know, the Smoking History channel is going to be out there doing the video before me. Or copycatting me and doing the same thing. Yeah, I called them out. Smoking History channel, stop blighting my stuff. Don't like it, then don't do the same content I do after I do it. And I noticed that I stopped mentioning what my plans were in my live streams of what I was going to do, and they stopped getting there before me to do them. Put two and two together, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I apologize, but it's like if you're a rapper and someone steals your lyrics and tries to say that they own them. You know what I mean? That's what blighting means, you know? No, no. I do have a second channel. What?
My wife was stuck.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a second channel. It's Cole Audits. Cole Audits 25. But I don't have nothing to do with the Smoking History channel. But yeah, I do have a second channel, but I don't do nothing on that. That's just a backup. I haven't done anything on that yet. I might start doing some auditing stuff, but I'm not sure. But being that Carson no longer uses that channel for his own, he has his own couple accounts, I decided I might as well just go ahead and change it over and use it as mine. And he agreed, so. I'll be all slowing down for you. Wow. Must be light traffic. As in, there's lights and then there's traffic. Like seriously, Pennsylvania's gotta be the only place that has weather traffic, right? If it starts raining, you get more traffic. Like people slow down. I mean, it's safe. Good being safe. Don't get me wrong. Cloudy day, traffic slows down. Like I don't get it. Where's the tray? Oh, there it is. Yeah, but the Eagles have won. Wow, we've been on for over an hour. It don't even feel like that. Yeah, I plan on doing that too. Kind of what I do now from the Behind the Mask series. That's basically what that's about. We're interviewing them. We're getting to know their stations, their history, their tours. But that last one we did at Forest Hills, it's hard getting time with Matt. So to get the time that I did, I wasn't going to turn it down because we talked about it for almost a month before we actually got a date set where we could do it. Because he's a busy man. He has a lot going on between 2 fire companies. He's a bartender at the rescue company, and he also does other stuff for the community. He's a basketball coach and whatnot. So he has a lot to do with our community. So, and then he also raising a family. So getting time with him is very hard, and when you do, you take advantage of it. You know. And being it was the coldest day of the year at that point, so we couldn't bring the rigs out to show them off because we didn't want to damage pumps or water systems and stuff like that. He wasn't feeling 100%, neither was I that day, but we still cracked on and we got it done. We rose above it all and cracked on. It made a really nice video, actually, in my opinion. Although next time I will slow down on the editing. I edited that within 24 hours and posted it. I will slow down on editing. I feel like I've done a lot better with that. Lately I feel my edits have been rushed because of, you know, my time frame and not having a lot of free time to do stuff like that right now. It's been a headache for me trying to get videos out. I got a lot of stuff I'm working on that's in my editors, but I wanted to, you know, look a lot better than what I have been doing. I know I can do better. Y'all seen me do better on my videos. I don't want to start disappointing now. The channel's growing. It's getting better. Never thought this hobby would blow up as big as it has, and I'm very humbled to have over 2,000 subscribers. I'm very humbled to have even over just a couple of y'all just to begin with. I was humbled. It's like, this is an amazing feeling, you know? And trust me, I ain't making the big bucks. This ain't going to pay bills one day. That's why I got to still work. I don't plan on making big bucks where I can retire and pay bills off of YouTube. That's just YouTube's not a guaranteed revenue source. Because anything can happen. I could say the wrong thing and get my channel taken away from me in an instant, and I have to start all over again. So if you depend on YouTube as your sole financial thing, it's not going to work out that way. I wouldn't. Yeah, hopefully we haven't lost reception yet, as far as I know. Now I will rush edit fire videos though to get them out because there's a lot of competition. I wouldn't say competition. No, I'm gonna take that back. It's not competition. There's a lot of other creators out there that do the fireground stuff, but I do mine a little differently. I do it on YouTube. I put it together a little differently than most. I get a lot of criticism about the background music. So, you know, I tried that one with the Coltmont one to see how that'd be without the background music. It took away 3 hours of editing time because I didn't have to search for sound, so can't complain there. But I'm not happy with that video, though. I really am not. Yeah, Rolling Stone said it right. That's for sure. You listen to Rolling Stones while Rolling Stone? That was corny too. My bad, y'all. This is why I'm not a comedian. This is why I do YouTube and work for a living. Definitely not the most comical person in the world. Big plans for Christmas, anyone? Family plans? Anything like that going on? Big dinners and get-togethers? Ralph, I've lost your address. I looked far and long and everywhere. I even went out to the garage studio and looked around out there thinking it was out there. I cannot find your address. Please private message me on the Facebook page because I have some stuff I need to send you. I know I said I'd get to you the other day. I kind of got tied up with Carson. I hope that's an excusable reason right there. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate it. Jonathan, you want a key ring too? The granddaughter's awesome, Kelly. That's good stuff. We are now in, where do we call this right here?
Paxinus.
Paxinus. So we are getting close to the cold region.
We're in the cold region.
No, well, we're getting close to Shamokin. So we'll give you a couple more little pointers.
That's a cold region.
I wish we were doing this during the daylight so you can actually see the Glen burn as we approach it this way. Alright, Ralph, I'll send you the new one too. I have new ones of those actually. I have them with me actually. It's the same one, the Ralph sticker, the front of my jacket here. So to our left there, that trailer is, that's Fart Town. Oh, no, we're not yet. Oh, I'm sorry, we're farther down yet. So, I gotta shut this back window, it's getting cold. There we go. I love this little camper you got here. Awesome. Yeah, let me see my jacket here if I can. Stuff's everywhere. The battery fell out. Pretty close to the park. No, they're getting there. Trying to find the upper block. Next to impossible. Sorry, I didn't get you there with the code. Yeah, your window fans are on. Oh man, I'm jealous. There's the zipper. Alright, well. There they are. Well, I guess you can't see it in that light, but yeah, I got stickers with me, so I'll send you them around. Don't worry. Yeah, but Jonathan, if you want one too, send me a private message on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook, Cold Region Explorer, and I'll send you a key ring, some stickers too. You guys are long supporters of the channel, so you deserve. Yeah, my battery fell off.
I heard something just fall down here somewhere.
I heard it fall out back there. So. Well, when we stop and turn the lights on, we don't worry about it. Oh, I did find it. Woo! I found it already. To the right's an old coal breaker.
Split vein coal company.
Split vein coal company, okay. Ugh. Severe thunderstorms, I don't know. But yeah, welcome to the coal region. We are back from Dauphin County to Northumberland County. It was a nice drive, wasn't it? I think we went through a bunch of counties to get up through here. But yeah, we just been cruising. I appreciate y'all chilling with us while we do this, keeping me entertained, keeping you entertained, maybe, hopefully.
Coal Township.
We have entered Cole Township. All right. And then when we get around this bend, like Rose was saying, that is Tharptown, where we did our little tour, and then Uniontown Fire Company is also there. Tharptown, Uniontown, same place. Yeah, we don't need to take a look through there. If they want to see through there, they can check the video out on the channel, which most of them are in here already have. That's a different video one. That's in the editor, so no. Don't want to spoil that one, you know what I mean? It's the lightning capital of the world. Florida is the lightning capital of the world. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's Tharptown over there. And then that big light up display there is a video very soon. I'm not going to show on the camera over there. Tharptown Crit video. You guys can't wait to see that, I imagine, but it is going to come out soon. I'm pushing more towards Christmas to put that one out, so look forward to seeing that. Tomorrow's Monday. Most people go back to work, not me. I want to be relaxing tomorrow, trying to figure out what I got going on. I do want to go down to the rescue tomorrow, so maybe I'll go down there and get that out the way. There's some things I want to go down there and do. Not YouTube things, there's other things, you know. Definitely want to check the vibe out. Yeah, comedy jokes. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work good. Yeah, a little more. It doesn't matter which one we go to. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so as we come in here now, at this red light, is the city of Shamokin. We're going to turn right and go on the back way of the city of Shamokin and then go up the Turkey Hill. I don't have any key rings with me, or else I'll show you all what they look like. It's in the Forest Hills video, actually. I hit a key ring there. I wonder if anyone ever grabbed that yet. Then get the Forest Hills. Believe it or not, you would come this way, and you make the right here instead of, we're going left, but if you make this right, it's way up the road that way. What would you say, like a mile or two up the road?
Yeah.
It's like a mile or two up the road. And look at all this snow in Shamokin. The road's got it.
Cole Township.
Oh, this is Cole Township
Now
Park.
we're in Shamokin.
Now we're in Shamokin, okay.
This is where the city limits is. It's crazy
Yeah.
where they plow and don't plow.
Welcome to the city of Shamokin. Didn't even get drunk yet. Oh, man. Woo!
There's 2 lanes here.
2 lanes. There's a gambling spot right there to the right.
Little Vegas.
Over there. Little Vegas.
Over there.
It's really bright. I remember before they put that in there, it was a dark neighborhood. Yeah. Turkey Hill sign's blinking. They need to fix it. Yeah, we're gonna stop in here, get some coffee like they said. We should. Sounds like a plan to me. I think I should take him in with me, right? Yeah, I'll take the ladies and gentlemen in with me, right? How about it? Ooh, look at this rig. Sitting here.
Shiny and clean.
It is. Doesn't belong up here then. This is the little Turkey Hill. A couple blocks up the street's another one that's a little bit bigger. Actually, it's probably the same size, huh? Take a whole darn tripod with me. Yeah. Set that back there. Alright, y'all. Got the orientation wrong for this matter. I got mine up here. Yeah. Definitely smell oil burning down here. Got the city smell now. So yeah, we'll go in here.
How you say walk in the winter one 27?
Coffee's over this way. Heck yeah, man. Get me one of these ones. Medium? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, Turkey Hill does have good ice cream, I agree. Ooh, they got it. Look at that, y'all. Perfect. Perfect fill. Look at all this. They need to clean this place. They should be ashamed of themselves. I about did a dummy move, pulled this and knocked my cup over. Like I said, man, you want any coffee with that milk?
It's not even. It's still dark. You gotta put the Hershey stuff in.
York County. Curious George's in York County where they have them.
And now we have a Wawa. And
Yeah, we have a Wawa here too, yeah.
we have sheets.
Wawa sheets and stuff like that. We have pretty much anything like PA has. Random adventure.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony came out with something there. He just posted something. Tony 2.0. Where we at? What we doing?
What live night?
Yeah, we got Wawa now. No. Once a month he does that. What they did with the coffee filters. Refuel. Lots of drinks, ain't it? Yeah. Really not the best at holding this, am I? So, I don't know what this is about. Ain't no hot dogs, hell. Sorry, what's up? While she gets her coffee together, you know, she takes a while to do that. Like all the different teas and chips and everything around here. Pretty cool. Ooh, ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream, right? There's the ice cream selection. Ooh. York is the first capital. First capital, I didn't know that. I don't know what they're going on over there. Oh, there you are. Hey. You or me?
I got my stuff.
You got yours? I got mine too somewhere.
Thanks, Ralph.
Yeah.
Anything else? Our rewards program? 422.
Should keep the tobacco way back there. Candy Isle's Ralph's favorite. That's awesome. These long cords. I got a 10-foot cord at home, actually. That's only an 8-footer. I got 10-footers. Thank you. And out we go, y'all. Alright, back to the car. Oh, gotta show you opening the door. I'm a content creator. I forgot to show you opening the door. Alright, set this down for a second. Right there. Well, I stepped my foot in a big puddle. But alright, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I appreciate y'all being with me, hanging out with us for this long drive. Until next time, y'all, have a good night, rise above, and crack on. And thanks for the coffee again, Ralph. Appreciate it.